Hello. So, a couple mod dinos seem to have had an update. I know that the Therizino had an update, the Parasaur had an update, but another one that had an update was the Compy. Obviously, Compy was already the best playable mod in the game, so how could they possibly have made it even more annoying or possibly more fun? And, well, the only thing I can tell you is they gave it pounce. So now you can be an absolute pain to everything just like the Raptors, but as the smallest thing in the game. Wonderful. Obviously, as you can see here, Compy Pounce pretty much works exactly the same as the Raptors Pounce. If it has slick scales, you can't pounce it, and yeah. And because I am playing as a compy, I know that I won't be doing any real raw damage to anything, so I just decided to go with as much bleed stuff as possible, including the subspecies. But as I've rambled on long enough, it's time to go annoy some people on compy. I hope you all enjoy.
Oh, this is silly. This EO is not bucking. And I've pounced it with a compy and I'm just biting it. Why is it not bucking? Mate, you've got to buck. Please. Do it for yourself. No, it's just running. I, I've been bucking for I've been biting for so long. Mate, that has got to be the most unfun thing I've ever seen. Compy with pounds. This ear, well, I know it's not bucking, but it's just not much that this EO can do in the first place to defend itself from compies. Yeah, she's finally dying. Mate, it gave up. It gave up. But then again, I don't blame it for giving up. He just didn't buck at all. He didn't even try it. Not that it would have helped, since I could have just jumped off and gotten my, stamina back to full in literally 10 seconds. Because that's how fast Compy just regens stamina, for some reason. No. Okay. Me and this Latin are fighting an acro right now, and Well, yeah, I'm just getting so much free damage from pouncing it. Yeah. Me and this Latin are just keeping this thing, well, yeah, bleeding. The Latin and the Denon are doing the most of it. But they're really trying to, like, work together. Come on, you gotta bite this thing off me, but you can't hit me. Yes! Get the acro. Let it bleed. Let's watch it bleed together. Oh, it's dead. Yes. The power of pounce. But I would prefer to do it with a compy than a raptor. I just pounced a Theory, and yeah, it just... I was on its back legs, so it couldn't hit me. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just free damage no matter where I am, really. That's just silly. That's so silly. That is actually ridiculous. And I just stacked up max bleed just because of how fast Compy can attack. And now it's just gonna it's just gonna bleed out, and we're gonna watch it. Yeah, it just bled out. Still close-ish to the river.
So, as you've just seen, Compy can be a real pain to deal with. But here, you're about to learn the one big weakness for Compy. It's
Oh,
recoil damage.
unless you end up pouncing the back legs when they've got the recoil on, because that will two-shot you. I killed myself from biting it. That recoil just cancels compies. I have really got to aim where I bite. I gotta be, like, biting ahead of me, otherwise I end up biting their quills and I just die. Yeah, and if you bite those quills with a compy twice, you just die. And I just escape into a bush. No, it's just that it can't hit you if you're pounced to it. Look, Eo. That is pretty much free, isn't it? Yes, Dripto. Help me kill this. Oh, that's you. I know exactly where it is. Gonna go to the water. Where? Yeah. And I couldn't even blame it, to be honest, for going to the water. Oh. Oh shit. Strider. Oh, it's gonna sit in the water now. Oh, fucking hell. It's annoying when the fucking pounce just doesn't latch, and yet when I fucking plays a stego or something like that, they just end up teleporting to my body once they get in range, just like a tractor beam. God damn. That poor bars. Mate, I'm just finding the closest bush and then just sleeping in there. But every time every time any compy goes onto anything, they just go to the water. Oh, and then I died to a dino that was trying to kill the bars. It's a pain in the ass, but yeah. It's a problem for compy, I guess. It's anybody can just kick it off of what it's fighting whenever they want. Even with just the risk of possibly getting hit by anything. Oh well. Bars died, I guess.
I must warn all of you that there are some things that you just cannot hit with Compy just because they just don't sit on the body the right way. But don't let that get you down, as you can always just annoy something bigger that you can hit and that struggles to hit you back. And, of course, if you do this for long enough and you annoy enough people with it, people will just switch to the best choice of dinosaur to deal with you. Because, you know what it's like, people like to play Pokemon. So while this Alio chased me off, that gave the trike enough time to log out, and pretty much on the deathmatch server that I'm on, Juniper Deathmatch, whenever you log out, you end up resetting yourself to come back with full health. In other words, it just respawns you in another part of the map on a fresh new dino. So, it's a good way for people to avoid dying, which, obviously, people are gonna do. It's very abusable. Either way, let's just go for a different trike. How about that? So, I may be running a little bit far from this thing that I'm fighting, but because I know that it is really slow, I guess, I just find it safer to make some distance since it knows I'm gonna keep coming back again and again and again, just adding more and more and more bleed. And if it gives me time to rest, I can just keep doing that, and it can't do anything. This should be an explanation of why they are removing bleed from raptors as it is right now. Because there is nothing that this EO can do alone against me pretty much also being alone. Of course, they could always just run to the water, but then that would mean risking that the dinos, or, the sarcos attacking them, or the spinos, or the mosas, or everything else that's in the water. You know what it's like. But instead, they're, enduring this very slow death from a compy, which, in this case, is literally the definition of death by 1,000 cuts. And with how small Compy is anyway, it can pretty much just find any random little bush or even just slightly raised patch of grass to hide in. And yeah, the world is a hiding spot for Compy pretty much. Especially when you've been an evil bugger like me, who has made the Compy just blend in with the grass.
Why is the car char helping? What the hell? It was either I would win the fight or I would lose the fight. What do you mean? What? Why did the Karchar wait so long into this fight for, you know, to actually start? Oh god, this poor Eo. Been whittled down by me for so long. Karchar just basically kept it moving. Aw, oh, come on. why are you getting involved? Quite annoying. Go on, hit the Eo. Oh, come on, man. Mate, what am I doing? It's a 2v1, 2 Apexes versus 1 Compy right now. Oh, a Karchar just logged. It is kind of unfair. Yes, keep bleeding. Oh god. Oh, I imagine that the person who was helping them before is going to come back, but now it seems that someone else wants to actually go after the EO now. Oh. Yeah, this poor EO, mate. This is just a lot of bleed. Yeah, the other compy is kind of not letting him sit as well. Oh, whoops, I messed up. Yeah, this poor guy. Worked down by compies slowly. And then we're just gonna end up watching it bleed. Oh, whoops. Come on, mate. You were anti-fun. Come on. Get off of it. There we go, it died. Mate. Do you know how long that took to do? With just a compy? Or two compies? You know, at most. But mainly it was just me. That took so long.
I gotta say, after looking back at that, where I said they were just anti-fun, I gotta imagine that the EO didn't have very much fun either. So, I can kind of understand it. Either way, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye!
Ah, so it can't pounce megs and deal damage.